Hey, Alex.
Hey.
Good to see you. I want to ask you about tonight's resilient comeback. Notably, in the first period, can you describe the relentlessness of you and your team?
Well, I've said it before, things don't really seem to phase us, and obviously last game got out of hand and we weren't too proud of that, but we felt like last game we did actually start pretty well, first 5-10 minutes, so we just used the same thing, and we use everybody early on in games, and it puts teams on their heels, and we get a lot of momentum and opportunities from that.
Second row, Dan.
Alex and Ryan, I guess on the winning goal, Alex, it looked like you looked up a little bit. Did you notice that they might have been slow coming off the bench, and that why you put that shot on? Ryan, did you notice too?
Dove in for a change, and then it's tough to beat a goalie from that angle. When you got traffic going the net like that, you're just trying to shoot it hard, make him make a good save, and hopefully get a rebound. So it's a great job by him driving the net, because if he doesn't do that, it's probably an easy rebound for him.
Yeah, it was just kind of, we think we're catching them in the change, and it was just quick up mindset that we kind of talked about as a team having, and yeah, he just kind of tried to get speed to go to the net, and obviously it was a great shot. Good bounce.
Back left, Steven.
For Vladimir and Alex, how much did you notice Tuukka Rask giving up a lot of rebounds tonight? And I guess how much did that help you guys be able to generate offense off those rebounds?
I think, first of all, I think we shoot the puck way more in this game, and it's playoffs, a little bit different game than regular season. You don't have like clear shots, and people try to block shots all the time. So to find your chances, you need to go in the red zone, and score some greasy goals maybe. And you see, if you look on our goals, it's pays off for us, and it kind of was a game plan. So we try to keep it the same way, and create traffic for Rask, and try to get rebounds.
Front right, Luke.
Ryan, what made your guys' line go tonight? And I know you and David have been playing together throughout in the playoffs. Do you feel like you guys had more offensive support to give to maybe the top line and some of the other guys? And what did Zach Sanford do to help out tonight?
He played a great game, start to finish. He was making plays at key times, and we found a way to we were tight on the forecheck. We pressured them well. I think just as a group, being disciplined, I think, really helped us kind of find a rhythm, which just as, we kind of roll the lines a bit and kind of, use that momentum with each other, I guess, to kind of keep building off it. And as you see, as the game got on, we were wearing them down, and we're kind of rolling shift after shift.
Left side, third row, Frank.
Vlad, you sit next to Ryan in the room. When a new guy like him comes in, and you see how hard he works and plays the right way, how much does that rub off on you and the rest of the team?
What's a rub off means?
How much do you learn from that?
Okay. I used to sit in a different spot before all the time, like on the side kind of, and it was kind of team's decision, put me in the middle, and we don't talk much in the start, but like the more we play together, we play more with each other and get to know each other more. You just know the personality more, and you look how hard he works on practices and everything. It just makes all of us better, and his work effect in the games, and just his attitude. I don't know this word, how to pronounce it, but the way he responds and the way he practices all the time and the way he been in the locker room, that's unbelievable, and give us a lot of positive emotions, and actually helps our team a lot.
All right, I forgot a word.
Right side, third row.
Ryan, on the winning goal, were you surprised the puck bounced right to you? And how did you manage to shoot it all kind of in one motion?
Yeah, just kind of with the way it was developed, we knew we were going to have something kind of to the net, obviously with Petro coming down there. I'm just trying to do what I can to get to that backside, and it was just kind of great bounce. That happens sometimes, and then I'm just trying to throw it on the net. So it's just sometimes you get those bounces, and I was just lucky to be on that end of it.
We'll do a few more. Second row on the left. Sergey?
For Vlad and Alex, please. The city obviously has rallied behind you guys during this run. How nice is it to reward them, if you will, with a home win in the Cup Final?
It's been a long time, right? City's been waiting a long time for this. We weren't too proud of last game, so we really had to grab it and get ready for tonight. But you can see the buzz around the city, and driving to the game, it's pretty fun to see. You got the Cardinals guys up there too, and it's what the city's about, right? It's a great sports city, underrated sports city, in my opinion. Fans are great, and they never gave up on us all year. Didn't give up on us here in the playoffs. We've been down. They just keep on cheering, keep on supporting us, and we're putting on the best effort we can for them.
Yeah, especially, I know some guys playing like first year here, but me and Petro playing for like 6-7 years here, and Petro more, yeah, and like every year you keep hearing it, like let's go in the like finals, let's go win the cup, and even after last year you hear it all summer to guys, people start believing in us, and we feel it, and give us a really big emotional boost, and like Petro said, you're driving around the city, you see Let's Go Blues everywhere. It's just unbelievable time, so just try to enjoy it right now and make it happen.
We'll do 2 more questions, front right.
Alex, all the talk about Jordan and how he bounces back after a loss and whatnot, but he totally credited you guys for limiting the opportunities in front of him tonight. How were you able to do that? And do you feel like they didn't have too many sustained shifts in the offensive zone?
Yeah, when they did, it's the second opportunities that we were giving up. A lot of them off the rush that they had last game. I know we've talked about that. Forwards did a great job again. Anytime there's back pressure, allows us to stay up a little bit tighter, limit those rush opportunities. And when we move the puck quick and we get through the neutral zone clean and play in the offensive zone, it's tough for them to get chances. So even on the power play, we were a little more aggressive tonight and picked our spots to be aggressive, and it was pretty effective for us.
Last question, front right.
Ryan, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think earlier today you said you talked to your dad ahead of this game, and that when you do that, it kind of gives you a different perspective. What did he say ahead of this game, and you going to call him before every game now?
Yeah, obviously I have a pretty good dialogue with my dad. I was just kind of getting back to that mindset of, leave it all out there, stop kind of overthinking the game and just kind of, trust yourself more. And that's kind of what, as a team, we did. From start to finish, guys just kept playing. And when they made a push, we responded well, and we kept going one shift at a time. And it's, talking to my dad, that was kind of, for me personally, that was trying the game I was trying to play. And, as a group, we brought that and worked tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Coach Berube will be here very shortly.
Craig, over here. Just can you share with us at all what you said to the team, or maybe what some of the leaders said to lead to this response tonight after a 5-goal loss the other night?
Nothing new than we say all the time. I don't like I said, our team responds pretty well to things. They have all playoffs. We knew what we had to do tonight to be a better team. First of all, our discipline was a lot better. And second of all, I'm not saying that we were relentless, I thought, tonight. Like, we didn't stop for 60 minutes. That's how I look at the game. I think the guys were just hounding pucks and on pucks and working and reloading and doing all the little things right. Line changes were great. Getting fresh people out there was just a pretty good game all around.
Craig, what made your forecheck effective tonight? It seems like you had a response after Game 2, they did after Game 3, and made the adjustments, and you did tonight. What do you feel like made yours effective?
Puck placement. We did a good job of putting pucks in where we had speed already going on to the puck, which is important, and getting there and making contact and having our second man in there quick. And what we did better tonight, again, we stayed out of the penalty box. There wasn't a lot of penalties, so we had a lot of 5-on-5 play. And we had a lot of ozone time because of it. We did a good job of managing in the offensive zone, not throwing it away, working, keeping it, having some patience with it, taking a good shot when we had one, but not getting it blocked, and then keep working it and grinding it. I thought we did a really good job there.
Left side, third row, Frank.
Craig, you mentioned the relentless approach. How much does Ryan O'Reilly embody that? Not just the first goal, the shorthanded break that he had, and then what he does in practice every day that maybe rubs off on your guys.
Yeah, I mean, he's a hard worker. We all know that. Like, day in and day out, there's hard to find a guy that works harder at his game, and he's always out there, whether it's an optional practice or whatever, always working and doing things and trying to get better. And stuff pays off. Like I thought he had a hell of a game tonight. Not just the goals, but just his approach to the game. I thought he was moving really well and strong on the puck. Did some real good things in all facets: penalty kill, power play, everything.
Right side, second row, Jeremy.
Craig, how courageous was that of Vince Dunn to get back in there 3 weeks after what happened, and what'd you think of him?
I thought he had a great game. I really did. He didn't look like he missed a beat to me, but moving his feet well, moving the puck well, just the stuff that he does normally. So it was good, really good to have him back for sure. I mean, it's a tough injury, taking a puck in the face, and but he wants to be. He felt good enough to play and went in there and did a great job for us.
Left side, second row.
Coach, I imagine you take goals and contributions from anybody, but when your best players are your best players, how much does it allow other players to get comfortable, get into the game, and is it easy for them to be led in that sense?
Well, your best players do have to be your best players for the most part. I mean, especially from an offensive side of things, they have the talent and the capability of scoring and doing things like that. I thought that our top guys were really good tonight. They produced for us tonight. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of guys. Sundqvist line was unreal tonight. They did a great job against Bergeron all night. I had them out there almost every shift against Bergeron's line. I thought they did a hell of a job. Our D-corps was exceptional tonight too. So it was a real team game. I thought everybody contributed. Everybody was on the same page. Did a good job.
Right side, third row, Chris.
Craig, can you share with us why you chose to put Sanford with the O'Reilly group, and what about those three players allowed them to create so much offense tonight?
Well, we had them together for a while this year. It was going back some time, but they've been together a couple times, and they've produced when we had them together. So I just thought it was just a little bit more of Sanford's. He's strong on the puck, and he's got good puck skills down low and in the offensive zone. I really liked his game in Game 3, so I thought if I'd maybe put those guys back together, it might spark a little bit and get something going, and fortunately it did. That was my thought process on it.
We'll do 3 more questions, front right.
You talk about Ryan O'Reilly's work ethic. He seems to bring a lot of passion and emotion to his game. The things that he embodies, how do you think that rubs off on his teammates in an intangible way?
Well, it has for quite some time now. I think early on in the season, he gets here, he's feeling his way to our team and where he fits in and things like that. It's hard to be a vocal leader, and all you do is you go about your craft and your business. But over time, he's really gotten to be a good leader in the locker room, on the bench, vocally. And obviously, he leads by example on the ice, but it really has rubbed off on our team in a lot of ways. To see his work ethic, and he's been maybe our best consistent player all year. So.
Craig, you mentioned Friday before Game 3 that you wondered about them being too amped up. You think there's more of a sense of normalcy, and does that lead to more discipline after all of the emotion of the first playoff game here, their final game here?
Yeah, I said a Game 3, you're always worried about that, especially in the finals where Game 3 is your first game at home. I felt our team had a calmness about them today. Practice was, you guys might not know stuff like that, but the practice was crisp and just calm, and I thought it was really good. And I thought, I knew our guys were going to be ready tonight. And, Game 3, a little bit too much emotion probably, and led to some frustration and a little bit of composure issues throughout the game.
Last question, front right.
Greg, that shorthanded goal, you know, could have been devastating. What was the bench like after that? And obviously you had to like the response.
Yeah, I did. I thought our bench was fine. You know, it's a tough one to give up for sure. But I thought, you know, our bench was fine. I didn't feel like there was any panic in there. And, we had a great second period, too. It was unfortunate that happened because, that second period was as good as I've seen us play for a while. Thanks.
Thank you, Coach.